This week, the Triton ICP test results are in. Welcome back, fellow reefers. If you are new to the channel, my name is Sean, and thank you so much for stopping by. Let's see what is going on with our 180-gallon main display that is behind me. Okay, so what we're looking at right now is the Triton ICP test results. As you can see, mercury is in good range. Selenium, good range. Cadmium, it's good. Tin is good. Antimony, that is really high. Now, from my research, I looked up what antimony is caused by, and it says it's from plastics. I don't know what that 15 UG really means as far as the UG goes, but everything we use in our reef tank is plastic. So, you know, what is this leaching from? In the past video, a couple months ago, I had to replumb some PVC. In the process of doing that, of course, you know, you have your PVC cleaner and then your PVC glue. I don't know if that has something to do with it, you know what I mean? Because after like 15 minutes or so, I restarted the system. Everything was running. So could that have possibly leached some antimony? I don't know. But I don't seem to be having any ill effects from it. We'll wait and see if that comes down. Arsenic is good. Aluminum, that is good. Lead, that is good. Titanium, that's good. Copper, that's good. Lanthanum, that's shown in the green, that's good. Scandium, that's in the green, that's good. Tungsten, that's in the green, that's good. So let's go to the macro elements now. Sodium, which is our salt. Looks like I was a little low. I raised up my salinity. It was down to 1.024, and I raised it up to 1.026. That was after I got these results. So calcium, 441. Now my Red Sea test kit was showing 420. It's shown in the green, so I'm pretty much okay with that. Magnesium, as always, is high. Now, I was using Instant Ocean reef crystals. Now, I know their magnesium is really high in the reef crystals. So, could that have played a good role in that? Absolutely. But also, I found out I was dosing reef snow into my reef tank, you know, for coral food. And my daughter, upon reading the back of the bottle, found out that magnesium is actually in that reef snow. So could that have played a role? Absolutely. It's in the yellow. I like to get it back down. I like to get it at 1350, but that's going to take some time. Potassium, sitting in the green, a little bit higher on the green. Bromide, it's in the green. We're looking good on that. Boron, it's in the green, a little bit low. Strontium, it's in the green. Sulfur, we're showing a little bit low in the green. Then we go to the Li group. Lithium, a little bit on the high side. We're in the yellow. I'd like to get that to come down. Nickel, we're good. We're in the green on that. Molybdenum, that's in the green. The I group, vanadium, we're good. We're in the green. Zinc, we're in the green. We're good. Manganese, we're in the green. We're good. Iodine, I'm showing 0 iodine in my reef tank. Could that have played a part in my SPS problems? Absolutely. how long? I don't know. I could have been sitting with no iodine for 6 months. So we went out and got the Red Sea trace colors for the iodine, and I dosed 3 ml of that, and everything's looking pretty good that's in the main right now. So knock on wood. I'm going to continue dosing that, probably 1 ml a week. The Fe group, chromium, we're in the green, that's good. Cobalt, we're in the green, that's good. Iron, we're in the green, that's good. The Ba group, barium, we're in the green. Beryllium, we're in the green. The Si group, silicon, we're a little high in the green. I'm assuming this is coming from my RODI. It costs a little bit more money. I think it's like $60 for the Triton ICP test that includes a water sample of your RODI, which I didn't get that one. The only one I got was just your standard aquarium ICP. Nutrient group, phosphorus, really low, 5.4. UG, like I said, whatever the UG means. And phosphate, 0.01. That's what I was getting, and that's really low. So essentially, I am starving my corals. I have been dosing some nitrates, being that my tank has been in fallow. No fish, no really fish food going into the tank to cause any nitrates. I'm not currently dosing any phosphates at the moment. I'm thinking my fish foods will take care of that and give me some phosphates. So aside from low nutrients, I'm thinking the only other issue that I have is no, where did it go? Right here. No iodine. Being that we start dosing that should really make things turn around. At least I'm hoping. Lithium, that was a little high. So let's go up to the help. It says we detected elements in your water that could be harmful for your tank. More information about each element is listed below. To remedy this, we recommend carrying out 6 times 15% water changes with Tropic Marin Pro Salt or Red Sea Salt Blue Bucket spread over 6 weeks. It says your lithium levels are slightly elevated. Check for possible contamination source. To help you in your search for the source of error, we have listed them in the most common lithium sources, sorted in descending order of frequency. Number 1, trace element overdose, contamination, contaminated salts, contaminated magnesium salts, artificial rock, reef ceramics, and food. Now, I was using Kent Marine essential elements before. It turns out, everybody, please check the back of your bottles for everything. It turns out that my trace elements were expired 6 months ago. So I don't know. Could that be the issue right there? It's possible. I don't know. Contaminated salts. I'm not going to mix a batch of fresh salt and get an ICP. I feel that would just be a waste of money. So artificial rock, reef ceramics. Now I'm using the BRS reef rock that they sell, the Marco rock. I don't have any reef ceramics inside the aquarium, so obviously it couldn't be that. Could it be the artificial rock? Yeah. Food. Now, not so sure about the food. It's possible. I think I'm going to lean towards the trace element overdose with the Kent Marine essential elements. Your bromine levels are slightly elevated. It says contaminated salts such as calcium chloride, contaminated trace elements, contaminated salt mixtures. Once again, this could be linked with the Kent Marine. I don't know. Magnesium levels are slightly elevated. Please check your magnesium test kit for accuracy. My test kit maxes out at 1500, which is the Red Sea test kit. It's always at 1500, and the ICP test was showing 1600. So I don't know how I could test the test kit, but like I said, with the Reef Snow, I stopped currently using the Reef Snow. I went back to the Red Sea AB Plus for my coral food, and we'll see if the magnesium levels come down. Now it says high levels of antimony have been found in your system. It says as antimony can be very dangerous to your aquarium, you should first try to find the contamination source. To assist you in finding the source of error, we've listed the most common sources of antimony. Plastic parts, as I said earlier before, plastic parts in contact with water, for example, green tubes. I don't have any green tubes, but everything we use in our reef tank are plastic. Everything from, your hard plumbing, your PVC, your return pumps are plastic, protein skimmers, plastic, sumps, they're acrylic but still plastic, wave makers, your MP40s or your Max Spec gyres, they're all plastic. So where could this be coming from? I don't know. Trace element overdose, contamination. Could it be Kent Marine? I don't know. Contaminated salts, possibly. Food, possibly. Like I said, the only thing I did different with plastic is I had to cut out that valve and put just a standard piece of PVC in. Could this be in the glue, the PVC glue? It's possible. I haven't really checked the back of the PVC cement to see if this stuff is in it. That's even if it says it. That might be something I might have to look up and see if antimony is found in PVC glue. If so, that should go away in time, especially with water changes. So there's a look at the ICP test results. Like I said, low nutrients, 0 iodine, and it's antimony, whatever it is. But I think we found the issues to our tank, and let's continue on. Over the past week, we have been dosing nitrates. We bought iodine to slowly increase the level. Well, we just bought the 4-pack of Red Sea Trace Killers. To be honest, I'm not sure if I need to dose the other, B, C, and D, because I use a calcium reactor. So I'm going to play it safe and only dose 1 ml per week, and see in January we are sitting when we do our next ICP test. I'm sure you can see behind me the fallow is complete and the fish are back in the system, and the tanks have been going crazy eating all the algae. Also, there is so much more acropora in there as well, which we will highlight next week. However, the tank has made a turn for the better, and finally, we may just be heading in the right direction. Only took a year, right? Do yourself a favor if you're having issues with your reef and get an ICP test. While it costs $50 to do this, the end result, knowing what is going on inside your reef tank, is well worth it and just may take the guessing game off the table for you. So until then, we will see you on the next one.